In order to be comfortable with what maths is, we must go back to basics. So we will start with a very simple application. Remember, it is not the size of the numbers or the size of the problem which leads us to an understanding that can transfer to other situations. Calculate the answer to this question. What is the value of two 10-cent pieces? Obviously the answer is 20 cents. Everybody agrees with that. A far more important question is, how did you do it? Now we get a variety of responses. Some students say, because it is. Most of these are relying on memory and no maths has been used. Some say, because 2 times 10 is 20. This is a better answer, but it is arithmetic. And again, no maths is evident. The mathematical response. A word of warning. Before I explain what the mathematical response is, most students find this explanation difficult to accept. They know they got the calculation correct, so what more is there to know about it? As a result, they tune out and miss the important stuff. The mathematical response begins by reducing this problem back to all other related problems. This is done by focusing on the setting for the question, not its numbers. For the problem, what is the value of two 10-cent pieces? We begin with the statement, total value equals coin value multiplied by number of coins. That statement is independent of the values given in this particular problem. It's a very general statement. It does not matter what a coin's value is or how many coins we have. It's a very important statement. It is the underlying principle in many technical statements. This statement would apply just as well if the problem was about 20-cent coins and there were hundreds of them. The statement encompasses the mathematical structure of all problems of the style, what is the value of this number of items which each have this value. The statement gets to the heart of what's involved generally. This statement can be broadened to cover related situations. Total value is the individual value multiplied by the number of items. It doesn't matter what you're getting a total for, it could be cost or profit. And the items could be coins or properties. The mathematics is based on how the total relates to each part. So here's the mathematical response to our problem. What is the value of two 10-cent pieces? Step 1, make a general statement. Total value equals item value by number of items. Step 2, apply it to this case. So total value is 10 times 2. Step 3, draw a conclusion. Total value is 20 cents. The important aspect of this is not the answer. It is the approach transfers to other problems and allows us to solve them too. They will use different words, which can act as a potential distraction, but they will have exactly the same structure, and that is our key to success. Another related problem. A property developer sells a block of apartments for $200,000 each. What is his return after the 10th has been sold? To work out the answer, we use the same approach we had with the previous problem. So generally, total value equals item value by number of items. An identical start to the last question. In this case, the total value is 200,000 multiplied by 10. So our conclusion, the total value is $2 million. Notice how much of this solution was actually in the previous solution. It is not what is different about this example that is important. Appreciating that this working is the same as in the previous question is the main requirement for being mathematical. Noticing that problem solving is based on a widely applicable structure is the key to mathematical success. The solution process for different problems is the same. This is what we are looking for when using mathematics. All we have to worry about is getting the first step correct. Some terminology. A broad statement indicating what we are working with is called a formula. We've had other definitions in the past and they are all equally valuable. Using specific values, so this statement describes the problem we are working on, is called substitution. The third step, using arithmetic, just tidies up the numbers so we are left with an answer. Note that an answer consists of one concept and its appropriate number value. In the last example, total value equals $2 million. So here is our model piece of mathematics. Our problem is, what's the total value of two 10-cent pieces? And our solution, step 1, write the formula, which is a general description of what's happening. Total value equals item value by number of items. Step 2 is substitute the information the question supplies. That makes this a specific case. Total value equals 10 times 2. Third step, tidy up. That gives us a conclusion. Total value equals 20 cents. This is easy to remember. Any problem, what is the value of, shares the solution. First step, an overview given by the formula. Second step, the specific details which are substituted. Third step, get an answer. You do that by tidying up. Mathematically speaking, tidying up is called transposing. This is the model solution containing the core of everything most people need to know about mathematics. We can extend this to successfully deal with the majority of mathematical situations. We've reached the end. More next time. See you then.